Yeah, we got embarrassed, but these goddamn flies everywhere all the time. They came around. They're always around the shit, okay? And that's what they want us to do. They want us to break down. They think they demoralized us. And in most cases, because you pricks out there, y'all such chumps that you just take it. You just turn around and take it. Whew. All right, guys. It is absolutely looking terrible for us. We are being beat down, and not just beat down by the team that embarrassed us, which is unacceptable, obviously, on all aspects of the football game. But we getting ran down by our own like giants YouTube content creators. We getting run down by the media, obviously, as usual, but our fans as well. Everybody's calling for everyone's head. We need to fire Dable. We need to fire Joe Shane. We need to fire Daniel Jones. He has not been what he is not been. He is the worst of the worst. Somebody needs to throw the ball to neighbors.
I mean, watch the target tape. That was it. I was open.
And nobody, like, you would think that the Giants fans wouldn't agree with other fans who hate us. But no, our Giants fans are just in there with the hate, pushing even harder than the rest. Because it's not like the national media really gives a F about us. I mean, like, what have they, right? They don't talk about us in any special way or anything that we got cooking at all. They always think we getting burned. You know what I mean? So, like, it's almost like, oh, we playing the Giants. It's a get right game, and it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, and I'm gonna tell you why it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that you Giants fans and you Giants YouTube content creators are agreeing with this, are adding to this. Let me explain something to you. This team is one of the youngest teams in the National Football League, okay? These are young men, okay? They're in the early 20s. Some of them first year, others second, third year, okay? They haven't even made it to the point where they're going to get a contract or not. And you got everybody just beating them down on social media. What do you think these young men do? Do you think like they old school? They don't watch the media. They don't hear it. They don't see it. Yo, you are discouraging these young men. As Giants fans, get it together, okay? You are discouraging these young men. Okay, we got nothing to do. What? We got 10 more games. What are we going to do? Wave the white flag?
Man, I want to see your face when you ask me this question and the way you're going to ask it. I know you're going to ask it in a way that's just more of a division and more of a negative way than what it was. All right, so come here. I want to see your face. Please, part so I can see your face. Look a man in the eye before you try to kill him or make up something. Look him in the eye. You think interception by Eli lost us the game? No. Think a tackle by Kiwanuka lost us the game? No. Is that what I expressed to the team? Yes. Those things didn't lose us the game. But the fact of the matter is we're 6-5. We lost 3 games in a row. What do you want us to do? Put our heads down and go into a corner? We don't do that. We're men. We get back, we practice hard, we prepare to play to win. Don't prepare to come in and have someone who wants to take a comment and try to divide teammates in a way that it just disrupts this team, because we don't have that division here. So if you want to come here with the negative, you're coming to the wrong guy, because I'm not a negative guy. I don't kill my teammates. I'm a man, and I talk to my teammates. So if you're going to talk to me, don't stand in the back behind 10 other people. You come here and you look me in the eye. And when you look me in the eye and you ask me a question in the appropriate manner. If you're going to ask Plexico about something, you ask him in the appropriate way, not the negative way as it seems like I'm attacking my teammate, because I don't do that.
Yeah, we got embarrassed, but these goddamn flies everywhere all the time. But we got 10 more games. We going into Monday night. I know you were prime time. That's a lot. That's a lot. Of course it's a loss in your freaking energy. And it will become that if you continue that stupid energy you got going on. Let's get it together, okay? We had the first game was embarrassing. It was in our home. It was terrible, okay? But the second game, third game, fourth game, fifth game, we actually did pretty good. Our defense was looking solid. until the Bengals game. And even in the Bengals game, our defense was doing the right thing. We missed the kicker and all that debacle. We only scored 7 points. Daniel Jones interception, whatever. Okay. But at the end of the day, we was competitive on all the games. Okay. This last game, with these good damn flies, got him. Oh, we gonna get him at the end of the season. But anyways, nevertheless, forget the flies, okay? We need to put this thing together. We need to support this team. These are young men. They are in the media. Do you guys remember Kadarius Toney when some Giant fan was saying something crazy? I think it was on X or something. I don't remember what social media site it was on, but he attacked back. Like he was so mad about it. And why? Because he's a young player. These young guys, like, they don't know no better. They're not old school. They don't like, they have phones. Everybody has a smartphone. And anything they see, it will affect them. Even though they'll tell you like, oh, they're not paying attention, but trust me when I tell you, they are paying attention. So when you guys make it seem like, oh, Neighbors is like, he needs a real quarterback to throw him the ball, he starts thinking that, like, oh yeah, I do need a better quarterback, because it's not me. They're obviously not blaming me for it.
I mean, watch the target tape. That was it. I was open.
Mm-hmm. Let me explain something to you. Neighbors and all the wide receivers on the Giants, okay? I don't know what your wide receiver coach is teaching you, but when Daniel Jones is scrambling and looking out, you don't stay next to the defender, especially if they're in the zone. Okay, you don't just sit there next to the defender and just looking at your quarterback until he gets sacked. You get open. Yes, you get open. You find a way to move. You get out of your route. You don't have to be a robot and you only run your route and you did your job. You don't do that. You got to do more, way more. Defense, big plays, got to do more. Giants fans, yo, stop. Just stop. Okay? It is not over. It's 10 more games. Now, are we going to the playoffs? Are we going to do something? I don't know what we're going to do. Okay? But we got 10 more games to find out what we're going to do. Until then, stop talking trading this and trading that and get rid of the quarterback and bench him and put Drew Lock or Tom. Listen, this is exactly what the Flies wanted us to do. They came around. They're always around the shit, okay? And that's what they want us to do. They want us to break down. They think they demoralized us. And in most cases, because you pricks out there, the fan base, y'all such chumps that you just take it. You just turn around and take it. No resistance. You just wave the white flag.
We lost 3 games in a row. What do you want us to do? Put our heads down and go into a corner? We don't do that. We're men. We get back, we practice hard, we prepare to play to win.
Yo, man up, y'all. Man up. Yo, stop beating down our players. Just stop. You're not doing nothing good. Your little depression, bench them and bench that. Who the fuck are you, son? Who are you? Really? You content creators, who the fuck are you, y'all? What have you done in football to be talking like you know who to bench and who to not bench? Who to acquire, who to let go of? Like, who the fuck are you? Have you even played football in your life before? Do you even see the actual issues of this team? Support your motherfucking team. You little pricks, support your fucking team. Damn, I started cursing again. Anyways, we're going to get into the articles because, it's tank season. Let's go. It was tank season after the Vikings lost, so we're going to continue this tank season. You already know how this goes. I love these articles because I remember when I first started my channel and I seen this article of the New York Giants are going to trade for Deshaun Watson. And I was like, holy shit, we are going to trade for Deshaun Watson. I mean, what has Deshaun Watson done, right? And now, looking into it after week 7, it's just like, really? Deshaun Watson is the answer? And after it was clear that Deshaun Watson wasn't the answer, after a couple of weeks, they started talking about, oh, we need Bryce Young. We need Zach Wilson. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Zach Wilson? Come on, New York. Support your team, man. Support your team. Okay? You guys bringing this bad energy to this young team. These are young men. They in their early 20s. Some of them are 20. You know what I mean? You don't beat them down. You know they're in the social media. You know they're hearing this stuff. Yeah, maybe they're strong enough to not let it affect them, but at the same time, if one of them gets affected, that's all it takes for a play to break down. 1 out of the 11. So y'all need to stop getting at the team. If you got nothing positive to say, just shut up. Shut up. We got embarrassed at home. We've been getting embarrassed all year. Okay, all our home games have been embarrassing. It's 100th season. We look terrible. We only got 2 wins in 7 games. Yes, like it's looking terrible. There's a lot of more games we could have won, and it could have looked different, but we did it. You know what I mean? Woulda, coulda, shoulda, never wins anything. But at the same time, like, we don't beat them down. What is wrong with y'all? Who you rooting for, y'all? Who you rooting for? And you people in the comment section that go to these giant content creators, like, what the fuck are you doing, y'all? Talking all that shit about your quarterback and shit. Like, who does that? Like, are you going to defend your family, or are you going to fucking shit on your family, you fucking piece of shit? Like, what's wrong with you? Man, I'm cursing up a storm, and I apologize to the people who don't like cursing, but this makes me so angry is because, like, what kind of fan base do we have? Like, what kind of fan base do we have? Like these chumps, they wave the white flag right away. This is not New York. In New York, they don't do that. New York has some of the most vicious defenses ever in the National Football League. Some of the most vicious mobsters and everything you can think of. Some of the most promising and successful entrepreneurs came out of New York. New York is a big city, man. It's a big state. Like, we don't just take a jab to the chin and we like, okay, I quit. Okay, I'm sorry. We don't do that. We New York. The New York football motherfucking Giants. Yes, we haven't had a great season. Yes, we've been looking terrible. Yes, you could say that the quarterback hasn't been looking good. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it's not fine. Obviously, I'm not agreeing with that neither. But at the same time, we don't add on to the other fan bases and their disrespect towards our team. They disrespect us and we just sit there and just like agree with them. Like, yeah, he's trash. He did. We put all these like narratives out there, and then these young players, because we got a young team. All these young players are taking all of this, right? And if one of them get affected, like I said, it could ruin an entire play of 11 men on the field. So we got a young team. Let's support them, man. Let's give them something. Let's cheer for them. So when they get on the field, they start giving us something to cheer about. If you go in with that negative attitude and you already know, like, oh, he's about to get hit. Oh, yeah, he's not going to catch that. Yup, no points scored. It's an energy thing. We all are thinking, and it's almost like we are wishing our team is this bad. Change your attitudes. For the fan base, change your attitudes. You giant content creators, yo, stop. Stop with the bullshit. Stop. You guys are the worst. We will never win a championship with y'all around. So either fucking fix your fucking channel or shut the fuck up. Like, go find a different team, son. Tired of y'all. Fucking, I can never find anything good on the Giants. Like, okay, yeah, a lot of mistakes. We got embarrassed and all of that. But, like, I want to see why we got embarrassed. I want to see the facts of why we got embarrassed. Not just, yeah, Yeah, Daniel Jones. Yeah, Daniel Jones. I mean, you seen Daniel Jones, right? Love Saquon. I love Saquon. Why the fuck do you love Saquon when he came and embarrassed you in your own goddamn home? Like, are you a Giants fan or are you a Saquon fan? If you're a fucking Saquon fan, you must be an Eagles fan. So don't fucking tell people that you're a Giants fan, you fucking piece of shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Again, I apologize for the cursing, okay? I apologize. There's not going to be any more cursing after this. I just had to let that out and vent that. You know what I mean? Just get that out the way. But moving forward, we're going to get to this article. This article is it's one of a kind, baby. All right, guys. So the title of this article is New York Giants urged to embrace the tank by trading starting wide receiver. They got a picture of my boy Slayton. It's like, yeah, I'm going that way. Crazy. As the NFL trade lines approaches in just under 2 weeks, the New York Giants are likely in a position to sell rather than buy. Of course, tank. Like, what team tanks? What team? The Sheagles, the Flies, they tanked in 2020. They tanked. Right? Because we would have made it to the playoffs if they didn't tank, but they tanked to get a better try. I don't know why they tanked, but they tanked that last game, right? Against the Commanders. Or at that time, they were the Washington football team. I don't know, maybe the Redskins, but they tanked. The New York Giants have never tanked. I've never seen them tank. And if I ever see them tank, that will disappoint me so hard that everybody needs to get fired. And same thing happened with the Flies. They fired Doug Peterson, right? Because it's unacceptable to tank in the NFL. It's a man's sport. You go in there and you give it your all. Like, what do you think? What do you think we paying all these tickets for and all of this? Like, oh, after 2 games, 3 games, 4 games, 5 games, 6, I don't care. In week 17, if we are 0-16, I want to see effort, never tank for nothing. Nothing is promised ahead. The only thing that's promised is at the moment. And at the moment, we're getting ready for the Steelers on the Monday Night Football. Okay? We need good energy for this. But anyways, let's continue. As the NFL trade deadline approaches in just under 2 weeks, the New York Giants are likely in a position to sell rather than buy. Especially after getting massacred by the Flies. A 2-5 record and heading in the wrong direction. General Manager Joe Schoen has some crucial decisions to make over the next 2 weeks. One of those decisions includes getting the left tackle. That's what we need, okay? But you never know. Zudu might step up his game. It was his first game. It was at home and all of that good stuff. Look at this. Look at this fucking bullshit. Like, of course he would show something like that. I need to go past that. But yeah, like, we need help from the receivers. We need them to do more, right? Not just do their job.
I mean, watch the target tape. That was it. I was open.
Mr. Neighbors, okay? Don't just run your route and just wait right there and look at your quarterback struggle to find some time to get you the ball while you right next to the defender. Literally, the defender is looking at your quarterback and you looking at the quarterback instead of working. Work.
Making plays and protecting the quarterback and trying to do our best to score points.
Staring at a 2-5 record and heading in the wrong direction, General Manager Joe Schoen has some crucial decisions to make over the next 2 weeks. One of those decisions include whether to hold on to starting wide receiver Darius Slayton or trade him away for some future assets. What future assets? We're going into week 8, yo. Like, what are you talking about, future assets? We're going to let go of Darius Slayton? He's probably our best wide receiver. Yeah, you could say Neighbors is the best wide receiver, but really, in all reality, Darius Slayton is the reason why we've been winning games. Okay, Neighbors, you can say the Browns game for certain, right? He won us that Browns game, right? Best receiver out there. Darius Slayton won us the Seahawks game, right? And we only got 2 wins. Neighbors cost us the Washington game with the drop. Neighbors also cost us another one I don't want to say the Dallas game, but he got hurt on that one, so I'm not gonna include that in him losing us that game. But you know what I'm saying? Just we don't need to let go of Darius Slayton, man. We need Darius Slayton. I don't care. Like, I don't care if he has butted heads once in a while. Yo, my man's came through on crucial times. He also failed us on crucial times, but like at least he's helping us on some crucial times. Look at Wandale Robinson right now. He's not helping us in crucial times or regular times, So we probably need a new wide receiver coach, I would say, because the wide receivers are just not doing enough. Okay. And even if they are doing enough, they running their routes and they waiting right there. They need to do more. I don't know who's teaching them to do only your job. Like, do more, get open. You see that the play breaks down. The offensive line couldn't hold it down. You see your quarterback scrambling and looking for someone. Get open. Do more. Anyways, moving on. In the eyes of Bleacher Reports, Matt Holder, the Giants should trade Slayton in order to get some value for players likely to depart this offseason. Yes, the tanking season. It's time for the Giants to embrace the tank. Embrace the tank. Yo, you hear this fucking piece of shit? We're going to embrace the tank? Is that what we're going to do, Giants fans? Is that what we're going to do, Giants content creators? Is that what we're going to do? Embrace the tank? I'm going to throw up on you. It's time for the Giants to embrace the tank and start thinking about the future. Slayton is an impending free agent, and the team has a couple of young wide receivers to build around moving forward with Malik Nabers and Wandale Robinson. So flipping a player who likely won't return next year for draft picks would be a smart move, Holder wrote. What the Giants would get in terms of draft picks isn't clear. What the Giants would get in terms of draft picks isn't clear. It's never clear. The draft pick is you just pick is I don't know, it's like playing roulette, you know what I mean? You pick a number and hopefully it works out for you, What the Giants would get in terms of draft picks isn't clear, but it's likely wouldn't be anything more than a day 3 pick. While it doesn't seem like much, the Giants need to continue rebuilding the roster by adding more depth on both sides of the ball. Collecting day 3 draft picks is one way to lead that charge. Slayton has recorded at least 724 yards in 4 of his last 5 seasons, and he's on pace to reach the mark again. Thus far, he's recorded 25 receptions for 312 yards and 1 touchdown, and he's been in every single game. Through injuries, through it all. That young man has heart, and we're going to let go of him when we can't keep the other ones on the field. Yo, freaking stupid. It will be interesting to see what the Giants ultimately do at the deadline, but Slayton is arguably the top trade candidate of the roster. This is by Kevin Hickey. Hickey was previously managing editor of the U.S. Today's Colts Wire. We should trade him to the Colts. Yo, get out of here, yo. Kevin Prickery. I'm telling you right now, yo. Don't talk about the Giants, okay? Just shut up. And all you content creators out there, and I'll be seeing y'all, because I'll be looking to see if there's any more injuries. After Andrew Thomas, I just don't want to see any more season-ending injuries. So I'm always trying to find out what's going on, because we got beat so badly, you do want to find out what happened. What's going on in the locker room, what's happening. And all you see is these giant content creators talking about benching this and benching that, the season is over and this sucks, and we need to get rid of Joe Schoen, rid of Brian Dable. We need to get rid of everything and blah, blah, and blah, 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 blah. I understand we had an embarrassing showing, okay? The product on the field was garbage all around, okay? I understand that. But that doesn't mean you wave the white flag, okay? You never wave the white flag. Ever. You keep on fighting, okay? And again, these players are young. Be careful the type of energy you put out there. Be careful with type of content you put out there. Okay? You are literally, if anything, I'm not sure if you are. Maybe you're not, right? Maybe you are not affecting them, but I'm just saying, if you are by any chance affecting them with all that bad energy and all those terrible, terrible content on beating our team down, you need to fucking stop. Either that or tell the people you are not a Giants fan, because you can't be a Giants fan and root against your team. You can't be a Giants fan and talk to another fan base and agree with them and make your team look this shitty, yo. Like what is wrong with you? I don't care if they lose in every single game. You root for your fucking team. You hope for something better. You don't just give them that badass energy so like they can continue being as whack as they have been, as trash as they have been. So go Big Blue, go Giants. I believe in you guys, man. I think you can really turn this around against the Steelers. I know this is it's a tough defense. It's tough to play out there, but it's a lot less tougher, honestly, than playing a MetLife with these garbage ass fans out there on our front line, you know. But I believe in you guys, man. I believe in you guys. Wide receivers, please do more. Do more, okay? Don't just do your job. Do more. Don't blame anybody. Take accountability for that ass whipping you just got. And a few ass whippings you just got. These 5 last ass whippings you got. Okay? I understand you could have won some of those games, but that first one and that last one, you got to take accountability and look in the mirror and see. You can't have that. You know what I'm saying? But I believe in you guys. I believe in the Giants, okay? I believe you guys have everything you need to get it done. Yes, we lost Andrew Thomas, but guess what, guys? We still got y'all. So get it together. Get it together. Give us something to cheer about. Give us something so like these content creators can stop talking shit. So these Giants fans in these comments don't sound like their other fan bases. They sound like ours. They believe. Because none of these guys believe. Like, you guys are so toxic. I can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all. Like, how do you disrespect your team? And then, like, feel so great about it to actually put it out in the universe. And then in the comment section, agree with all the fucking bullshit. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Ugh. Anyways, I stay true blue at all times. I'm Big Blue till the very end. I'm Giants till the very end. And I've said this before, but I say it again. Fuck the other 31 teams, okay? In my life, it's only Giants. I don't even care to see if the Giants don't make it to the playoffs. Just know I'm not really watching the playoffs like that. I don't like no other team. I only like the Giants, man. I'm not gonna come over here and talk about any other freaking team. Unless it's something like, you know, like beginning of the season or something, you know, and it's the first game and it's not the Giants. I'm just excited for football, but my team is the New York Football Giants, and I'm gonna ride with them till the very end. And whatever they decide to do, they know best. They're professionals. Yo, Brian Dable knows what the fuck he's doing. Like, I don't understand what you guys like think, and I'm sorry for the real Giants fans who really, really root for your team and hope for your team. I'm with you. I'm one of you. Okay, I'm talking to these other clowns. Okay, I'm not talking to you. Okay, I'm not talking about the entire fan base. I'm just talking about those toxic fan base. Okay, I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. But the coaches, the general manager, and everybody in that building, from the players all the way to the assistant, medical, everything, they know more football that they've forgotten than you know. Okay? So don't sit here and give us this bad vibes. Like, why you trash our quarterback so freaking hard? Like, you see him struggling at home, and you continuously make him struggle more. You don't help, yo. Like, you don't help at all. You toxic piece of shit. You don't help at all. Okay? So get your fucking shit together, okay? It's Big Blue till the very fucking end. Y'all ain't real Giants fans if you don't support your team at its lowest, okay? You're not a Giants fan. What you are is a bandwagon fan. You're one of those assholes who comes in when we do all right or have some sort of hope, and you trying to benefit from, all the hope around the team. But as soon as the team starts slipping, losing games, you just shit on the team like you're not even part of this fan base. So, to y'all, fuck y'all. Straight up, just like that, man. Big Blue, New York Football Giants till the very end. And the true fans, the true Big Blue fans know what it is. And I love y'all. Keep your head up. We're going through tough times, but we're going to turn this around. We ain't going to be in the gutter for too long. I promise you that. It won't continue for this freaking long. So let's hope for the best, man. We're going to figure this out. New York Giants, let's go, baby.
We lost 3 games in a row. What do you want us to do? Put our heads down and go into a corner? We don't do that. We're men. We get back, we practice hard, we prepare to play to win.